When Brighton merged, we had no way for our profession as DOs to get together. And I had been going into the hospital making rounds, and I could see that they were not together. They were just, everybody was bickering, and people were blaming other people, and there was just no leader. And I had never been involved in any leadership position in the hospital. So what I did, I just took a chance, and I sent a letter to every DO in the staff of Brighton Medical Center. And I said, I am calling a meeting at the Westbrook Community Hospital, who agreed to let me have this meeting. They gave us shrimp and coffee, okay? So I had this meeting, and I said, the meeting is at 6 o'clock, and if you're interested in the future of our profession, be there. And that's all I said in the letter. So at 5 minutes of 6, there were 2 doctors there. And I looked at the guys and I said, this is going to be a bust. At 6, there were like 75 doctors there. So we had this big meeting, and I just opened my heart and my thoughts about what was going on and just said, you guys are all bickering. And I says, a house divided itself isn't going to stand. We need an area to communicate. And if you're we're going to form an organization. And Dr. Bruce Bates, who was down at UNE, is one of the main guys at UNE, suggested we call it the Southern Maine Osteopathic Group, SMOG. And that's what it is, and we became a subsidiary society of the Maine Osteopathic Association.
And one of the good things about it is a lot of the older physicians have died off, or they've retired and they've moved someplace else, but they have attracted students before they've graduated, and after they've graduated, they've stayed on as members of the Southern Maine Osteopathic Group, SMOG. They meet on a monthly basis.
And our initial dues were $10 to be a member. Now we charge $100 dues, and we give a lot of money to UNE to all their programs. We have the SMOG DePerry Family Practice Fund. We scholarship for 2 students, and we give political action money to the Maine Osteopathic Association. So it's been a very, very successful group.